It's great to be back. Good to catch up with the boys again. Just good to be back in this environment again. It doesn't happen all the time, so it's always special when it comes around. That was part of my decision for coming back. I knew the place. I was familiar with Victory, with the A-League, and I knew that it would be a good base to kind of start up again, especially with what was coming up for the All Whites in June and that. I knew that it was an important couple of years, so it made my decision to come back a lot easier, and I'm glad that it's worked out. I have, I think probably the most important thing was the mental side of it. I learned a lot. I went through a lot in the 3 years that I was there. Injuries, not playing, changes of clubs, coaches. So I learned to deal with all those things, which probably wouldn't have happened if I'd stayed in the A-League. It didn't go well in the first time around, but look, I think I'm a better player. I think that's why I've been able to put in a few better performances more consistently in the league, and yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. But I'm happy now. I think I've learnt a lot from my experience. I think I'm a better player now, and I'll just keep working hard to keep improving. Yeah, it's been good. It's been great to have him here. I know what he's like as a player. We're training every day together, and he's a good player. I'm happy that he chose to play for New Zealand. I'm happy that I could try and that I was able to convince him to come over, and obviously his brother as well. So it's an exciting time for us and for them. And yeah, I'm sure that New Zealand will be able to see what type of footballers and how good they are. Yeah, we do. We know that we need to do that. That's part and parcel of being professional footballers these days. You just have to continue to perform week in and week out. I mean, sometimes you can live on what you've done in the past, but not often. And it keeps us on our toes, and it's a real exciting point for us as a team here in New Zealand. Obviously, some big games coming up, big tournaments coming up. So we're taking the steps in the right direction. We're very confident about how we're progressing and looking forward to these next 2 games. Yeah, we know a little bit about them. We've played them a few times. I played them growing up, under 20s and that. So yeah, we know about them, but we're just trying to focus on ourselves. We know that if we play near to our best football, that we should be able to win these games, and we should be able to win them comfortably if we play our best football. But it's just about now working hard on the training pitch, working hard together and together now in these environments, and making sure that we put our best performance out on the pitch.